Cindy. I'm one of the teachers in the Stein Transition Program, and today I'm excited to be making chocolate chip cookies. They're my favorite. Hey, do you have your recipe? If you don't, no worries. You can just follow along with what's on the screen. The first thing that we're going to need, can you guess? Chocolate chips. I like the kind in the yellow bag, but you can use any semi-sweet chocolate chips. If you want them to be dairy-free cookies, you can buy the kind that say dairy-free. Okay, look at the next thing that we need. That's right, we need flour. This is my flour. Okay, what's next? Sugar. I have my sugar right here. And we need some brown sugar. We need 2 sticks of butter. That equals 1 cup. We need baking soda, vanilla, salt, and eggs. All right, what's next on our recipe? We need to look at what dishes we need. You ready? We're going to need a mixer. You can use this kind of mixer, a stand mixer, or you can use a hand mixer. Either one's okay. If you don't have either, you can stir it with a spoon. Okay, next we need a spatula. This one we're going to use a rubber spatula. That's to scrape the bowl when we're mixing. Next, we're going to need a cookie scoop. If you don't have cookie scooper, you can just use a spoon. We also are going to need measuring cups. I have my measuring cups right here. We're going to need a 1 cup measuring cup, and we're going to need a 1/4 cup measuring cup. We also need measuring spoons. This time, we're only going to need the 1 teaspoon measuring spoon. What's next? That's right, a hot pad, because we're baking. Pan's going to get hot, so we're going to use a hot pad. Next, what do you see? A pancake turner. Sometimes they call this a spatula, just like this. So you can call this a spatula or a pancake turner. And we're going to need a cookie sheet. And finally, I didn't have a picture on the recipe, but we also are going to use a cooling rack. Okay, I cleaned off my surface so that I have lots of room to work. The first thing we're going to do is look at our recipe. You want to follow the recipe very carefully. Read the first step. Preheat oven to 375. We're going to preheat the oven to 375. On some ovens, there's a knob that you turn. But on my oven, you have to hit bake, and then 3, 7, 5, and then start. And then we have to wait for the oven to heat up. Okay, the oven's going to be heating up while we do the rest of the recipe. Step number 2, read along. Put 1 cup of butter or 2 sticks of butter in the microwave for 15 seconds. That's going to soften the butter. I'm going to get my butter, 2 sticks, 1, 2, and I'm going to put them in my microwave. I'm going to push 1, 5, start. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, I'm going to add my butter to the bowl. A little bit soft. We're just going to throw away. Okay. Now we need to add the sugar. We're going to need our sugar and our measuring spoons. We need 3/4 cup of sugar. I'm using the 1/4. We're going to need 3 of them. Now when you scoop the sugar, make sure you get a little more than you need, and then we're going to use a knife and just level it off. We make sure we get just the right amount. There's 1. See how nice and smooth it is? 2. And 3. What's next? 3/4 cup of brown sugar. We're going to use the same 1/4 cup, and we're going to make how many? 3 of them. 1, 2, and 3. Put them in the bowl, and now what's next? That's right, we need to mix it up. So we're going to put the mixer down. If you have a hand mixer, ask someone to help you. And we're going to stir it until it's all really nice and mixed. That's pretty good. Doesn't take very long. Okay, next I need my spatula. Remember the rubber spatula? Make sure the mixer is turned off. We're going to scoop around, get all the cookie dough into the middle of the pan. Okay, what's next on our recipe? Next it says, add 2 eggs. 2 eggs. I have my eggs. Let's count how many. 1, 2. That's how many we need, just 2. I'm going to get a bowl. Got a bowl because we need to crack the eggs, and we want to be careful not to get any shells in our cookies. So if we do it in a bowl first, some shells get in there, we have a chance to get them out. So be very careful. Crack the eggs, make it go in the bowl. Ready? We're going to do it again. Crack the eggs. All right. Got a little bit of egg on my hands, so I'm going to wash my hands again, rinse them off. All right, don't want any raw egg on your hands. All right, let's pour the eggs into our bowl. Can you read the next step? 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Again, we want to level off what's on the teaspoons. We're going to use our knife and just scrape off the top. Okay, read the next step. What do we need next? Salt. I'm doing this over my bowl in case I spill any. One teaspoon of salt. And 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Good, I'm going to pour it over my bowl in case I spill any. Be very careful. And pour it in the bowl. Alrighty. What does it say next? Mix. We're going to use our mixer again. This is the fun part. Get all nice and mixed. Don't put your fingers in the bowl. That would be dangerous. You might get hurt. All right, it's nice and mixed up. All right, let's see what's next. Next, we're going to add 2 cups of flour and 1/4 cup of flour. I need my 1 cup. I'm going to do that 2 times. Scoop it. You want to make sure that your cup is really full. If it's not full, you might have kind of flat cookies. So mine's a little bit too full, so I'm going to use the back of a knife. I'm going to scrape it back into my container. That's 1. And do that again. Okay, nice and full. Scrape it back into the container. Nice and flat. That's 2. Now I need my 1/4 cup again. Just like we used with the sugar. Scrape it off and pour it in. Close my flour. Let's see what's next. We added 2 cups of flour and 1/4 cup of flour. Now we're going to mix. This part, you don't want to mix it too long, just long enough for the flour to get mixed in. Be careful when you turn it on, because the flour might fly everywhere. And turn it on a really slow speed. And watch it, but again, don't put your hands in. Okay, it's nice and mixed. Oh, look at that, it came up with it. What do we need to make it chocolate chip cookies? You're right, we need the chocolate chips. Find where it says tear here. There's a little opening and you can tear it. Now the recipe says 2 cups or 1 pack. This is a 12-ounce pack. So you can just pour the whole thing in. Full House chocolate chip cookies. All right, I'm going to turn it on and we're going to mix it 1 more time. Let all the chocolate chips get all mixed into the cookie dough. Okay. We're going to use our rubber spatula and we're going to get all the cookie dough off of the beater. Do not put your fingers in the beater. Don't want to get hurt. Our cookie dough is ready. We're going to put the mixer aside. All right. What's next on our recipe? Step number 11, scoop the cookie dough onto the cookie pan. Get a cookie scoop over here. The spatula out. Okay. You can use a spoon if you don't have a cookie scoop. I'm going to fill up the cookie scoop and I'm going to put it right on the cookie sheet. We're going to do this 12 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. We'll talk about that. Hey, you have to be very careful as you go into the oven because the oven is already hot. Remember, we preheated the oven. I'm going to set my timer for 11 minutes. Our cookies are just about done. We've got to wait for the timer to ring. There it is. Okay. When you're going to take the cookies out of the oven, you might want to ask your family member for help. The oven's very hot. I'm going to use a hot pad to take the cookies out of the oven. Stop the timer there. Oh, they look so good. There they are. Now we need to let the cookies cool a little bit before we eat them. Okay, our cookies are finally cool. Let's try one. They're so good. Enjoy.